is going on, guys? This is Radeon Collider, and today I have a little showcase for you in Attack of the B Team, and it is basically using only 2, maybe 3 mods. Thermal Expansion, obviously, as you can see, and Minefactory Reloaded. So yeah, what this will do, this system that I have set up here, produces infinite bread. The wheat will grow in this area here. It gets automatically fertilized and harvested, sent into the system here, turned into bread, and then sent into my item system. So yeah, I'll explain how it works. The first thing, of course, is the planter. The planter is down here. You can see it there at the top right, not top right. And what that'll do is it'll plant. You put seeds in it, or saplings, or whatever you want to put in there, and it'll plant a certain area. I have it set up with an upgrade, so it'll plant this area here. So yeah, it'll plant that much. And then, what's nice is, I have this set up here. The item duct, this thing, need an empty hand, whitelisted for seeds. So, when the things from this thing, the harvester, I forgot to mention this. The harvester requires energy. It just harvests any fully grown crops, like is mature. You'll probably see that get harvested pretty soon. But yeah, it harvests all the crops that are mature. And as you know, you get a wheat, you get seeds and wheat. The wheat will go left, the seeds will go down because they both are whitelisted. So yeah, a really big tip I must add, if you're ever using thermal expansion, something that you would not think, you need to power these. There's no... Oh, there is. I think you have to install a schematic in order to get that to work, but yeah, without, or not a schematic, but without a pneumatic servo, you need a redstone signal for these to work. So that's a really good tip. So yeah, seeds go down there, wheat goes this way, and then this thing over here, the cyclic assembler, I cannot recommend using this machine more. It is the cheapest to run and yet most overpowered and awesome machine ever. You put these things in here. These are called schematics. You go over here. I have my machinist, I don't even know, workbench. You put a blank schematic in. Schematics are like 2 paper and a lapis. Put it in there, make a schematic, put it in your cyclic assembler, and then all the items pumped in there will be automatically crafted into wheat flour. And I forgot to mention, you do need Food Plus installed for this crafting recipe of bread. Otherwise, you can make another schematic with the 3 bread, vanilla recipe for bread, or 3 wheat. See that just happened. The bread goes in, or the wheat goes in here, gets turned into wheat flour. So yeah, that's awesome. And then I have this thing set, so the output is on the bottom, goes into my redstone furnace, automatically cooks this wheat flour into bread. And then this right here is an item extractor chip from Project Red, and it goes right in my item system, which is awesome. So yeah, and I forgot to mention, you don't need to make the fertilizer. A lot of people seem to think that you do. The easiest way to get it, by far, is getting this stuff. Sewer. I just have some cows in here. I went a little all out for this, I don't know why, but got a sewer here. It pumps out the sewage. I have a lapis increase of 1, so it'll do this 3x3 area. Because by default, it'll only do what's above it. So it'll get the 3x3 area, all the sewage from these cows. Goes into the composter turns it into the fertilizer goes into there. So you don't have to make that. So yeah, I'm not really sure. There's a few kinks I need to iron out, like why it spits out these seeds. I'm not entirely sure. That's a pretty minor issue because the bread just keeps accumulating, and you can see every once in a while when it goes up into this pipe. So yeah, this is really cheap, and you only need redstone energy power. You only need an output of 80 redstone flux per tick. You don't need any more than that, because let me tell you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5, 6 machines running at the same time, and this thing is just, yeah, it's not even doing anything. It's completely cheap. You know, your day 1 thermal expansion setup is plenty enough to power all these machines. So yeah, it is cheap, it is simple, and it is infinite food, which is always one of those things you just don't know why, but it's just like you're trying to do all this awesome stuff, and food, you're always like, I'm out of food. I'm trying to find some way to get lots of food easily. This is it. This is 100%, 100% hands-free, completely automatic. So thank you. I'm going to be doing more Attack of the B-Team stuff or mod showcases, tutorials, ideas that I have. Just whatever I want to make on this channel. I'm not really sure yet, but I like this. This is the kind of stuff I like to build. It could definitely look a lot prettier than this. If you're concerned about how it looks, then this is completely all this bare wire, get into micro blocks, it could look great. But yeah, highly recommend building this, and I'm going to keep doing more tutorials. Hey, why don't you mind? Alright, see you later.